It's true that time waits for no one, and because of this, we are tempted with the urge of rushing into things like marriage as we get older. While there are many advantages of marrying early, there are also several negative consequences of marrying at the wrong time. Two people may be good for each other, but if they marry at the wrong time, their marriage could suffer. Truly, time waits for no one, but you must also remember that we have the rest of our lives to spend with whoever we get married to. If you're going to be making a lifetime investment, you might as well make the right choice and do it while you're ready. When you've reached a point where you're no longer considering other people as options, it means that you're focused on your partner and you're truly ready to spend your life with them. A lifetime commitment requires a great level of faithfulness and loyalty. If you find yourself still considering other people as options, then you are not ready to marry this person. Commitment to this person refers to commitment in time, materials, attention, and love. All of these are required to build a healthy marriage, so try and observe yourself sincerely. Would you say you've been fully committed to your partner to a reasonable degree, or are you still at a stage where you're not ready to give out your all to them? Marriage is a long-term relationship between two individuals and a person who's incapable of rendering themselves to their partner in time, resources, and other things may not be ready for marriage. If you're ready to marry this person, you'll be willing to create space for this person in your life. You'll be willing to share the same apartment, live in the same space, be in each other's faces, and more. Creating space means that you're ready to work to make sure things work out well in that relationship. One way to know if you're truly ready to get married to the person you're dating is that you have recognized your partner for who they are and you're extremely able to tolerate their flaws and weaknesses. The truth is that no person is perfect. Everyone is full of several flaws and habits that we may not like, but as a couple, you both must be able to tolerate several flaws and weaknesses from each other. Check your relationship with this person. Have you been able to accept their wrongs and flaws? How do you behave when this person steps on your nerve? Have you come to a point of accepting who they are? All of these points you to know if you're ready to marry this person. Marriages are more sustainable between two people when there is a significant level of compromise. Compromise happens when you have learned to accept your partner, tolerate them, and even move halfway towards them. When two people live together, they are not always going to be able to change several things about each other that they don't like. Rather, they will have to accept each other, tolerate each other, and compromise for each other. Nobody can master the art of acceptance and compromise. But if you've reached a level where you've recognized the need to accept and compromise for your partner, and you've been practicing it a lot, then you're ready to marry this person. There's always a right time to get married to your partner. Two young people who are still trying to figure out their lives may be better off figuring it out while they are still single or dating, rather than when they are married to each other. If you're dating someone presently and you have reached a point in your life where you know what you desire for your life, then you may be ready to marry this person. You must keep in mind that it's harder to figure out certain things about your personal life when you're married. So check yourself. How much perspective do you have for yourself in life? Do you have any idea what your dreams and goals may be? I know these are personal matters, not directly involving your partner, but they are necessary to determine if you're ready to marry your partner. Financial responsibility is always necessary if marriage is coming into play. You're ready to marry this person if you've reached a point in your life where you're financially responsible, if you reach the stage where you're able to sort out your bills independently and not depend on someone. You must keep in mind that it takes a lot of money to sustain a marriage, especially if you plan to have kids. No matter how much you love someone, if there's financial incapacity at that moment, then it is advisable to hold on. Timing is very important in life. You can't marry someone when you're not ready. Perhaps you're still trying to establish and set yourself up in life, such that your career or business takes so much of your time, energy, and resources. Then marriage at this particular time may not be the best option, because you will be focused almost entirely on your career. You will tend to be very busy and barely have time for anything else. Marriage requires attention and time. If you are ready to give attention and time to this person, then you're ready for marriage to them. Emotional maturity determines if you're ready to marry your partner or not. Being emotionally mature entails being able to control a lot of your negative feelings rather than allowing those feelings to destroy your relationship. It refers to how you can manage your frustration, anger, and jealousy, and not your partner with them. Emotional maturity is an essential package for marriage. Someone who isn't emotionally mature isn't ready for marriage. You can't claim that you're ready to marry your partner when you're not emotionally mature enough to handle even the slightest of matters between you two. Keep in mind that there's no perfect marriage, and if you both have issues while dating, there will surely be more issues while you're married. Marriage to your partner will come with its package of ups and downs, and several unexpected things that you never could have imagined. So look back at your relationship and check out the several fights you have had with your partner. Try to remember how both of you reconciled your several arguments. Did it always end up with you never apologizing for your wrongs? Or were you capable of admitting your wrongs and sorting out things? If you're emotionally mature enough to navigate your current relationship with your partner, then you may be ready to marry them. You're ready to marry your partner if you're able to respect your partner's emotions and support them emotionally. You should have the ability to easily let go of your partner's wrongs when they hurt you. All couples are bound to have fights. When he or she offends you, you should be willing to forgive and forgive wholeheartedly. Being emotionally mature enough to marry your partner means that you can let go of their wrongdoings without bringing it up every single time you both have another disagreement. It's wrong to be that person who says they forgive and forgave, yet holds some against them at every opportunity they get. The act of compromise will help avoid hurt and fights, so learn how to compromise. If you're ready and capable of doing these things for and with your partner, then you're ready to marry them. Emotional maturity in your relationship also entails that you are open with your partner. You should be ready to be vulnerable with your partner. Expressing your thoughts and feelings through healthy communication will help strengthen your relationship, and is only possible if you're emotionally secure and stable. You'll know that you're ready to marry this person if you've realized that marriage is more than just the feeling of love and emotions. If you've come to a point where you've recognized and understood that you will have a lot of things to do to keep your partner happy in your marriage, then you're ready to marry this person. The truth is that a good marriage is not sustained by feelings of love or happiness. Marriage requires work. It requires serious decisions, and it is through two-person serious efforts that marriages last for years. The best relationships have been tested by times and seasons, and until you're ready to accept and make these efforts, then you're not ready to marry that person yet.